know the weather outside is terrifyingly warm in New York City because of global warming, but you know what? We don't care because this is the holiday special of whatever it takes. That's right, everybody. Wherever you are in Twitch land, hello and welcome. I'm your host, BJ Jeranyama, and today we're joined by an incredible guest host. You've seen her from her comedy performances in New England or as the hostess with the mostest right here on 2MB's Cook It Right. It is Jamie Lynn, everybody. Jamie, how are
Hello. Thanks for
you?
having me, BJ. I am doing great. It is also uncomfortably warm in New England. So that's how we're doing, but we're here to celebrate the holidays, so it's fine.
We're here to celebrate the holidays. I like the hat that you got going
Thank
on.
you.
You're in the
Thank
festive
you.
mood. So last time you were actually a competitor on the show. Now you're the guest host. You didn't win next time, but are you feeling ready for this time? You feeling
Oh
ready
yeah.
for a little bit of redemption?
Yeah, we've got some pretty fun challenges on the docket. So, I am excited.
Yeah. Before we introduce our guest, Jamie, I got one more question for you. Uh, tonight's theme is holidays. It's our holiday special. And what's your favorite holiday tradition?
Ooh. Um, I know it's gonna sound lame to say opening presents, but now that I'm an aunt, it's fun to watch the kids open presents because like they have a lot of joy. I'm a decrepit old person, so presents mean nothing to me now. But it is nice to see the youths have genuine, pure joy still
It
while
is.
they
It
open
is.
presents.
It is very nice. I've got a couple of younger cousins and my brothers-in-law, they're 11 and 16 respectively. And when they get a present, they're just like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, they're so happy. It's the greatest thing to see.
It's great. It's great to watch.
All right. Well, we're going to get to the rules of the show in just a little bit. But before we do that, we're going to introduce tonight's contestants. And if you've watched the show beforehand, you know that we start our challenges even before the show starts. And our first challenge that we do is ask our competitors to write each other's bio. And whoever wrote the best bio, determined by Jamie, gets to go first. And that's pretty big because we have three different rounds in this. So you got to go first in round one and round three. That can flip an entire game. Jamie, you were talking to me the other day about how that happened when you were on the show.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to introduce tonight's contestants. First up, we have Ama's bio, which was written by Alicia. Ama is not one for drama, but now she's on a game show with this Dominicana. We're here for her jokes, her laughs, and her flavor, and hopefully her wisdom, like Obama. I read her manifesto, and she has the charisma. Writer, comedian, creative speaker, give it to us, Mama. So everyone, come on and give it up for Ama.
I love it.
That was
Fantastic.
so much fun. Love a rhyme.
I do
Alma,
love a rhyme.
you got a poem written about you. Were you ever into writing poems or doing any creative writing?
Yeah, I do a good bit of writing. My poetry writing, sadly, well, probably not sadly for those who had to read it, ended in high school. The most dramatic time of your life to write
Yeah.
poetry. It is a tempest of emotions, all written in notebooks that it's wildly embarrassing when come across now.
Hey, one of the challenges this evening might be you need to get that notebook out and read that poetry to us.
Good point. Good point. So prepare yourselves to be secondhand embarrassed.
Well, we're going to introduce your contestant, and you told us back screen that you wanted to introduce your contestants with your own words that you have off the top of the dome. So, hey, without further ado, take it away.
So I'm so excited to introduce my competitor because we share a common interest, which is pizza. And, She likes pizza more than she likes some people. I feel that way all the time because in my mind, she is a master pizzaiola, has won competitions in US and Italy. Her pizza would probably be the inspiration for delicious pizza that we see in things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and a Goofy movie. So I'm looking forward to bringing her probably a little bit cheesy, a little bit spicy energy to the show. Alicia Perez.
Alicia, how you doing?
Good.
Oh, we got Apollo back there. Is he like waiting? He's trying to get someone in on the pizza action.
No, he is actually trying to get on the mommy lap action, but I told him not right now.
Not right now. Well, Alicia, you were actually the co-host and co-creator of the show. This is your first time on the other side. Now you're a contestant. How are you feeling?
Well, I want everyone to know that over text, Bongani fired me. And he said, "Hey, bitch, you ain't worth shit, and I'm kicking you off the show." And that's how everybody should. I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking.
As the kids would say, that's cap.
All cap, no shade. No, as everyone knows, I have a quite busy career, and BJ has taken his career full time in comedy, which let's all congratulate him. We're all happy about that. And guess what? I was not the correct, I guess, energy. He does not like Latinas, maybe?
Wow.
Wow.
He is trying to get me canceled right now on this Twitch energy. I love the Latinas out there. I love everyone out there. It's the holiday episode. We're trying to spread out holiday cheer. But before we get into that, before we even get into the rules of the game, Jamie, you had a big job on your hand. We got 2 different intros written by our competitors. Who wrote the best intro?
Look, I gotta be real. I did imply this earlier, but I am a sucker for a good rhyme, so I gotta give it to Alicia.
Alicia, the co-creator of the show, that is going to be big. You're going to go first, round 1 and round 3. If you've watched our show beforehand, the points double each round. So the round 1 is worth 20 and 40 points. 20 points for a trivia question, 40 points for a challenge trivia or whatever it takes challenge. And then as we go into the second and third round, it doubles. But here's the catch: the questions, they double in intensity as well. That's right, they get harder. And this time we're doing holiday trivia. So the first round, you're going to be doing the trivia on the 3 big holidays that we have right now. I mean, there's a bunch of holidays, but the big 3, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. Second round, you're going to be doing New Year's and New Year's celebration trivia. And then the third round, you're going to be doing international holidays. What are they doing around the world? Mostly in the holiday season, but a few from other parts of the year. It's going to be great. If you haven't watched the show beforehand, it goes a little bit like this. We'll ask the contestants a trivia question. If Alicia, for example, doesn't know the answer to it, she can challenge Amma, and then Amma at that point can either take the whatever it takes challenge and do a physical challenge, or you can answer the question itself. And basically we do that. We have a good time. It's about 15 minutes per round, and then we'll see at the end who did whatever it takes to win. Now it's the holiday special. I need to make sure that y'all are really in it tonight. Like, you can really do it. Alicia, you ready?
Yes.
Amma, you ready?
Let's go.
Jamie, I know you're ready. Come on, right?
Oh yeah.
All
Been
right.
raring to go.
And here's a note for the audience. Usually we have producer Matt helping us out in the background, but today it's all me. So I'm doing the production work at the same time. So if it's not as smooth as it usually is, well, hey, that's what happens. This is Twitch, baby. Alicia, you are up. It's round 1. Your first question is: Hanukkah is also called the festival of what?
Lights.
Festival of Lights is the first. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Stone face, because you know it. You know it. That's 20 points on the board for you.
BJ, I'm really sorry to interrupt you because I know you have a flow, but I'm seeing in the comments there is no tea. It was a mutual decision. Bongani is amazing. I was talking shit to be funny. And it's not funny, I guess. All right, there's no tea. BJ's great.
No,
I
it's all
I just
good. We
feel
love you,
so
Alicia. The chat loves you. They're happy to see you back on the screen. But guess what? It's almost time. So Alma, all I want for Christmas is an answer to this question: which famous pop singer has been crowned the Queen of Christmas?
Well, she is making me $5 every time I hear her song, so I'm going to give it to Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, and you know it. All you want at Christmas is you. But Alma, I'm going to need some more information. How are you getting these $5 from Miss Carey?
So there is an Instagram savings challenge that is circling around like the financial community. So every time you hear "All I Want for Christmas Is You," you have to transfer $5 from your checking into your savings. So it's like a way to kind of keep you on track and like keep you saving even during a season where you are spending so much money. So she's keeping me responsible. I appreciate it.
That's what we love to see. Jamie, you liking that idea?
Yeah, we love fiscal responsibility.
Alicia, you are up. But before I get to you, I want to let the audience know every time, every episode, we have an audience question. It's the first challenge in round 2. This time, we have Jamie. She created an audience question. It's called the New Holiday Classic. It's time to rebrand Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We want our contestants to come up with a new verse and chorus for our brand new holiday mascot. And we want you, the audience, to vote on which mascot the audience is going to create a new jingle for. Is it going to be A, Kyle the New Year's polar bear, B, Dina the blue scarfed hedgehog, or C, Alex the rainbow-tailed alpaca? Usually we put up a Twitch poll up. I'm doing the technical stuff, so just throw it in the chat. Jamie's gonna be calculating, making sure you see that. Do you want to see them do a polar bear, a hedgehog, or an alpaca? Put it in the chat. And Alicia, you're up again. You ready?
Yes.
All right. The word Kwanzaa comes from a phrase meaning first fruits in which language?
Swahili.
Swahili. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's correct. You know your Kwanzaa. Come on. Alma,
I was doing an ABC. Sorry.
Alma, you are up.
Okay.
Where was baby Jesus born?
Let's see. Jesus was born in Jesus of Nazareth, Bethlehem. Oh, Nazareth, Bethlehem.
So this or that type thing. But we're going to need your answer pretty quickly, or you can challenge Alicia.
I'm going to challenge Alicia.
All right, you've challenged Alicia, and I know for a fact that Alicia has worked in Sunday schools in the past. Alicia, do you know the answer, or do you want to do the whatever it takes challenge?
I feel like I was gonna do the challenge, but now you're testing me. I wasn't Sunday school teacher.
Didn't you do like some stuff? You did.
Yes, I taught Sunday school for like 5 years.
There you go. You can either say it, or you can take you can take the whatever it takes challenge. We haven't had one yet.
Okay, I'm gonna do the challenge.
All right, we're going to do the challenge. Before I throw it to Jamie for our first challenge, Alicia, I'm going to tell you the answer. It was Bethlehem. He was born in Bethlehem. All right, Jamie. Why don't you let Alicia know what the whatever it takes challenge
What is this gonna be? Because I know we made up the most fucked up challenge in the past before, BJ.
Hey, Jamie, you're the beholder of the
It's on
challenge.
me. All right. So my question for you is, what's it like over there? Without looking it up, we want you to guess what the temperature in the North Pole will be tomorrow. You can be 5 degrees below or above and gain full points.
In the North
and I
Pole.
will give you the high and the low. So nope. Okay, now of course my internet is to real.
I got it. I got the
You got the
degrees.
high and the
Yeah,
low. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And let us know, are you doing it in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Good call.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my god, this just got so much harder.
Alicia, we're going to need to know, what is that temperature in the North Pole?
I'm going to say negative 50 degrees Celsius.
Negative 50 degrees Celsius.
50 Celsius.
Wow. That's not a bad answer. Unfortunately, the high right now is negative 29, and the low, yes, the low is negative
Yeah.
37. Ugh.
You know what?
Oh.
Global warming.
It's true.
Frank, I'll be
Even
honest
the
with
North
you.
Pole.
I was
Even the North
deeply
Pole.
worried it was going to be a higher number. Like I was like knowing how warm it is here, I was terrified it was going to be something like it's not that cold and be so sad.
Yeah, it's like
So
5
I'm glad
degrees
it's
in the
that.
North Pole.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be like Santa.
I get that.
Yep. Well, hey, that happens. But Alicia, guess what? We've got like 1 more minute left. We've got another question for you. You ready for this one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What does the word Hanukkah mean?
The word Hanukkah means celebration of lights.
Are you going to go with that? Remember, you can also challenge Amma.
I'm going to go with celebration of lights.
All right, you went with celebration of lights. It is the festival of light, but it means dedication. Dedication is what we're looking for. The actual word in Hebrew.
I'm going to be doing more challenges the next round. All right.
Well, we've got one.
Confident. I'm too confident.
We've got one question left. Amma, let's see if we can get some points on the board for you. What is the candle holder for Kwanzaa called?
It's called a kinare.
A canare is absolutely correct. That's 20 points on the board. That's the end of round one. You both did incredible. Jamie is going to be tallying up the scores. Before we get to those scores, I want to let you know that, hey, you're right here. You're watching 2MB, Too Much Bread. Why don't you follow us on all social media? You're right here on Twitch. Click follow. It's right there. And while you're at it, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, go ahead, follow it all. Serving up fresh comedy 7 days a week. Some of your favorite comedians, creators. Jamie's got a show on here. Alicia was the co-creator of this show. Amma has been on various shows on 2MB Studios. You can see our lovely faces and so much more. Make sure to do that. And before we get to Jamie, Amma, I wanted to check in with you. I know that you do a bunch of stand-up, you do a bunch of comedy stuff. Why don't you let us know about some projects that you have and how our audience can go either watch it or consume your stuff?
Sure. So I am on Twitter and Instagram at Amamartho, just my name, all those letters in that order. And I also do a monthly open mic in the Boston area called Rough Draft at an intersectional feminist bookstore called All She Wrote Books. And it is for what we call oddball comedians. So comedians who are typically the first, only, or different person on the lineups they're normally performing on. So it's this really interesting special space that we've put together, and it's been so fun to be a part of. And if we're still allowed out next month, it will be the, I think, second Tuesday of the month. If we're allowed out. Who knows what's going to happen?
Second Tuesday in January. Do you know what day that is specifically if people want to head out there?
I believe it is the 11th, although it might end up being the following week this month. It'll all be on my Instagram, so check it out there.
Hey, follow the Instagram. The second Tuesday in January is January 11th. But follow Amma. She's one of the greatest Twitter follows that you can get out there. So we're happy to have you here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Jamie, what's the score?
Before I give you a score update, I want to remind the audience that you can still vote on our audience question, and your choices are A, polar bear, B, blue scarfed hedgehog, or C, rainbow tailed alpaca. So just putting that out there, still collecting votes. But we do have a tight game going on. It is Amma with 40 points and Alicia with 40 points.
Wow. It is close, but you know what? It's going to round 2 right now. And you know what that means? The questions are harder, but the points, they also double. It's 40 points for an original question. It's 80 points for a challenge question. Alicia, you got to go first in round 1. So that means, Amma, you are up. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. Until 755, when did France begin the year? That should say France, not French, but hey, let's go.
Until 7:55. When did they begin the year? Are you looking for like month?
Yeah, we're looking for month and day.
Okay.
Could be a trick question. It could be January 1st. It could be like July 15th. I don't know. But here's the thing, you can also challenge Alicia if you don't know.
I'm gonna challenge.
All right, Alicia. In 755, France decided to make New Year's Day, January 1st. But before that, when was it celebrated?
What year again?
On 755.
755.
That's when they made the change.
I'm going to reverse challenge to Amma.
Yeah, cool. Amma, I'm guessing that you want the whatever it takes challenge.
I'm gonna take the whatever it takes challenge.
All right, you're going to take the whatever it takes challenge. Before I throw that to Jamie, I'm going to let you know that until 755, the New Year's Day in France was December 25th. That's right, December 25th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Jamie, we've got an audience challenge. Can you remind our audience what the challenge is and let us know what mascot they're going to be doing?
Cool. The challenge is new holiday classic. It is time to rebrand Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He's had his time in the sun. So now you're going to come up with a verse and chorus for our brand new holiday mascot. The audience had a split vote. So as the challenge keeper, I will make the executive decision that you will be making up a song about Alex, the rainbow-tailed alpaca.
Wow. Amma, do you feel confident about this?
We'll get there.
All right. Jamie, why don't you count Amma down? You'll have, what is it, like 30 seconds on the clock?
Yeah.
I'll keep track of that. Just go ahead.
All right. Amma, you ready?
I mean, I'm gonna have to be.
Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alex the rainbow-tailed alpaca brought kids smiles and joys and laughter. With his rainbow tail, shovel and pail, he shoveled the joy to the friends.
All right, hey, that's the end. Hey, that's a holiday special right there.
I think that's a new classic.
Jamie, what are you thinking? Did Amma pass that test?
You know what? I almost was like, this isn't good enough, but you modified to get shovel and pail in there, and as we've established, I'm a sucker for a rhyme, so I'm giving you the 80 points.
Hey, the chat's loving it. That's 80 points on the board. Amma, you did so well. Alicia, you are up.
What's that?
The Dutch believe eating what on New Year's Day will bring good luck?
The Dutch?
The Dutch. People from the Netherlands.
Okay, I'll take a challenge.
You can challenge Amma. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm sorry to do this 2 times in a row, but yes.
No, that's great. That's great. Amma, you are up. What are you thinking that the Dutch are doing? What is Wilhelm doing? Or do you want to take a whatever it takes challenge?
I'll take another challenge. We'll make this fun.
All right, we're going to make this fun. Jamie, you're going to be doing a bunch by the end of the night. Before we get over there, here's the belief. In the Netherlands, they believe that eating donuts on New Year's Day will bring you good luck.
If only it would give you a good waist.
Mm, that's the dream.
There you go. Jamie, you're up. Hit us with that challenge.
You're gonna have 45 seconds, and I'm gonna need you to grab a pen and paper because this is our drawing challenge.
Okay.
All right, when I say go, you will have 45 seconds to draw a dreidel to the best of your ability.
Okay.
All right, BJ, you good?
Yep, count it down, Jamie.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Dreidel,
All right,
dreidel,
if you want to
dreidel,
talk us
maybe out of clay.
through what your drawing process, what's happening.
So I'm trying to figure out how best to represent it, having both a point but also 4 sides. And that is more challenging than I expected it to be.
You know, anytime I
Do the
see
stick part.
anyone
Let's do the
drawing,
stick part.
what are you saying, Alicia?
She has to do the stick part.
Yeah. So it's got the stick part at the top. I'm going to try
You got
to
15
draw.
seconds.
It's
Oh my God.
spinning. It's spinning. I'm not sure what the symbols look like, so this is not an appropriation exercise. I am guessing.
2, 1. All right, that's the end. We're going to need to see. You know, I might isolate you as well. We're going to need to see what the drawing came out to be. Can you display it up to your camera for
Yeah.
everyone to see?
It is a spinning dreidel.
Wow.
And again,
Yeah.
We got
the
the-
symbols are probably not correct, but I haven't looked at them in decades.
Dreidel,
I-
dreidel, dreidel.
Honestly, think
Si-
the one on the side is pretty freaking close. Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
There we go.
The chat is
Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Chat's
the
on your
chat's
side.
loving it.
I mean,
agree.
Save the Arts
I'm
feels the
giving
most
Alma-
accurate. I could not agree more. Save the Arts. This should have been way better. But in my defense, I went to school in Florida, so I shouldn't know anything.
I
Jamie,
bow down to my opponent.
Thank you.
Jamie, we got a Floridian making some dreidels. What are you saying? What is that enough?
Yeah, no disrespect to the state of Florida's education. I'm giving Alma those points.
Thank you. And feel free
And
to
so I guess
disrespect them
all
all
the
you want.
respect.
I mean, what little respect there is to be had at the moment, I'll take it.
All right, Alma, you just got 80 points. You were challenged. That means that you're up again. Let's go.
Okay.
What country who has had some bad luck recently gained its independence on January 1st, 1803?
Had some bad luck recently. I mean, who's
That's your
thriving
hint.
at the who's thriving at the moment? Had bad luck recently.
January 1st, 1803. You can also challenge Alicia if you don't know what it is.
I'm gonna challenge just because just one country had bad luck. We're all out here. Oof.
I think
Alicia.
the whole human race has had some bad luck, but this place has had some super bad luck. Alicia, do you know the answer? Or are you going to hear out the whatever it takes challenge?
I'll hear out the challenge.
All right, you're going to hear
Ooh.
out the challenge. I'm going to let you know who gained their independence on New Year's Day, 1803. It is, as my boy Wyclef Jean likes to call it, Haiti. Haiti. We're talking about Haiti. Yes. And
How is that a Christmas question?
it's remember in the beginning, this is a holiday
New Year's.
special.
General holiday,
We-
so New Year's. Okay.
Yeah, and then in the second round, it's all New Year stuff. The third round, it's going to be about international practices on the holiday season.
Okay.
Alicia, you were a co-creator. You can't call me out on the spot for this.
Como soy dominicana, come on, dude.
It's from your island. You should have known. Jamie, what's that challenge?
Great. Your challenge is head-to-head. Spell this. This is a head-to-head challenge between Alicia and Amma. You will alternate between spelling out Kwanza or Kwanzaa with not 2 A's at the end. For every letter, you have to associate with a word that is about Kwanzaa. If your word is not Kwanzaa related, you lose. If you fail to say a word, You lose.
I don't understand the question.
All right, I'll give you example. So we did this during the Thanksgiving episode. So Alicia, you'll say T for turkey, and Ama, you'll say H for home, and then Alicia, you'll say A for apple pie, and then Amna, you'll say N for not in my house, something like that.
Okay, so we all have to have our notebooks prepared?
You say it out loud. So you
Out
say it out
loud.
loud. You don't have
On the
to. You don't have to write it
spot.
down.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I didn't get. Okay.
Yeah. So Alicia, you're going to start it. Jamie's going to tell you when you're going to start, and then
I
we'll
can't
go.
write down the word? No?
We don't want you to write down because we
No.
want
Oh,
it to be.
sorry.
This is the
Sorry.
second round. Things are a little bit tough.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, gotcha.
All right. Alicia, you ready?
Sure. Yes,
We need a K.
Kentucky.
For Kwanzaa?
It has to be really.
Okay, so people in Kentucky can celebrate. There are black people in Kentucky,
Okay.
first of all.
There's
And I
a-
resent
there's
the implication
definitely-
that there aren't.
Yes, there are definitely black people in Kentucky. We'll take that. Let's go to
I
Alma.
love the spirit of collaboration that Alma is helping Alicia get a point here. Well, we'll toss it to you, Alma. We need a Kwanzaa word that starts with W.
Week long.
All right. Alicia, back to you. Kwanzaa word that starts with A.
Apples.
Yeah.
Cool. Alma, a Kwanzaa word that starts with N.
Neighborly, because one of the values is community.
Okay. All right. Alicia, a Kwanzaa word that starts with Z.
Come on.
Unfortunately, come on does not start with the Z.
Okay, wait. Okay, I got it. Zebras are in Africa.
You can say that, Jamie. I think, Jamie, I'm gonna let you decide.
Zebras are in Africa. Look, I'm black. Okay.
I will say, unfortunately, you took too long. And also, you said "come on" before zebra. I have to respect the rules.
Because it's the letter Z. It's the
All
letter
right.
Z.
Yep. Hey, it's
The
tough, but
point.
that's you got to do
That's
what
the
you got to
game.
do to get whatever it takes. That means that Alma, you're going to get 80 points. And guess what? Hey, Alicia, you might not have gotten that, but we've got one more minute left. Let's see if you can get another some more points on the board. You ready?
Let's do this.
About how many people watch the Waterford Crystal Times Square New Year's Eve ball drop on television each year?
What is Waterford? What is Crystal?
It's just the ball that's in Times Square.
It's like the manufacturer, like who
Okay.
makes it.
Alicia, I know you are a New Yorker. I know you lived here.
A real New Yorker never goes to Times Square on New Year. I'm crying because I can't stop laughing. Okay, so I'm gonna guess 6 million people.
6 million people. All right. Is that your last answer? Is that your final answer?
I guess not. Maybe I'll go. It's gonna be 16 million people. You know what? Just give Amma the points already.
We don't do any negative points or anything like that anymore, whatever it takes. The answer was 1 billion people watch the ball drop. Yep, they watch it worldwide. That's right.
It's like that Soldier Boy clips. Like 1 billion. 1 billion.
What?
Billion?
1 billion.
Okay.
Amma go.
I got you.
Okay, next round.
The chat was thinking millions as well. Guys, that's the end of round 2. We ended it on some smiles, some laughter. Everything's happening. Jamie's going to be calculating the scores right now. But I want to let you know that 2MB Studios, where you're watching right now, we've got a Patreon. If you love what you're watching right now, if you watch other shows, including Cook It Right, which is hosted by Jamie, if you love the 69 show, Sex With Me, which is not happening tonight, unfortunately, but is coming back in the new year. If you love, uh, QAW, Quarantine Action Wrestling, if you love Honorable Mentions with Rachel Andelman, if you love all these shows, hey, come and support these creators that are creating on the show, doing it 7 days a week. It really does help out. Alicia, I know that you were a patron before. I was a patron. It really does help out, and the channel does some great stuff. Oh, Rachel's telling us that the Midnight Creep Out is tonight at midnight. So, hey, the fun's not going to end with just whatever it takes. You got the Midnight Creep Out. You're going to see a bunch of other different, stuff. It's great. Go ahead, donate to the Patreon. Before we get that score update, Alicia, you're the co-creator of the show. You're living in Chicago. You've got Apollo in the background. What's going on?
Well, Bongani, as you know, what's going on with me is nobody's fucking business. Peace out.
All right, there we go, Alicia. And Alicia, as I always say, how can people follow you?
People can follow me if you can fucking find me first.
There you go. She's a lady that does not want to be followed. But Jamie, everyone is following what the score is. So what is it?
I will say I'm hopeful that Alicia will carry the stone cold killer instinct into round 3 because she is at a deficit. She is still at 40 points. But Amma, racking up those whatever it takes challenge, has surged to 240 points. But hey, round 3, that's a game changer. Anything can happen.
Round 3 is a game changer because it's the hardest question, but it's the most points. Points are worth 80 points for an original trivia question and a whopping 160 points for a challenge question or whatever it takes challenge. That means, hey, one question. Hey, Alicia, you can be right back in this. Or Amma, you can just speed out with the lead. But let's see what's going to happen. Alicia, you won the first bio challenge, so you got to go first. It's incredible. You ready to go?
Maybe.
And again, this round, it's the third one. It's the hardest. It's going to be questions on international practices during the holiday season and also just about international holidays, some that come out from this November, January, December holiday season. So hey, here we go. According to folklore of Austria and other countries, what horned figure punishes naughty children during Christmas time?
Oh, this is the nigger one, right? The racist. I mean, it's the racist one. Am I wrong?
So
potentially.
So you're not wrong.
We got a hard R in this show.
Give me the points for racism.
But what if I know his name? What if I know his name?
All right, so
I would keep that under wraps. I wouldn't even say that if I was you because Alicia could challenge you, and then you could answer the question.
Then it's purely hypothetical.
Wait, so I can't ask a challenge right now. Either I answer it wrong, then she gets it. So either way, Amma's gonna get the points.
No. If you answer it wrong, no one gets the points.
All right, so the answer to this question is all Europeans are racists.
The answer to the question was, as it said in the chat, Krampus, which I do think has some some bad racial tones to it.
Oh no, it absolutely does.
Bad racial tones.
That's like saying it's racially charged. Like
okay, y'all know I'm the host. I'm trying to do things. I'm with all of y'all. We all people of color in here. We're trying to keep it.
Not the enemy.
No, I understand that. I do. I understand that. But that is like calling it racially charged.
Amma, you are absolutely correct. We've got to say it. Down with Krampus and up with you, Amma, because you are up.
Okay.
In Britain, if it is believed if you eat this for 12 days during the holiday season, it will bring you good luck. Looking for
12
in
seasons
Britain.
of 12 seasons of British baking show, and I can't just answer this. That's dumb. Oh
It's-
wait.
Or you could challenge Alicia. Who knows if Alicia knows?
I'm gonna. I'm
We're
gonna
going to need to know.
Okay, I'm gonna logic this out. So, based on the fact that like there's so much alcohol in fruitcake, that makes me believe it needs to be preserved long enough to eat it. So my guess is fruitcake, because of anything else you would try to keep for 12 days wouldn't keep. Fruitcake
All
is
right.
my answer.
You went 12 days for fruitcake. The answer was, of course, mince pie. Mince pie. If you eat mince pie for 12 days straight during the holiday season,
I'm livid because I was about to say mince pie and then I said fruitcake. I am angry.
you were so close. But hey,
I was going to guess figs.
They do also love figs and dates. The Brits be
You can
loving
actu-
eating dates.
you can actually make a vegan mince pie with figs and dates. So
Ah,
that could have been the answer. Alicia, you're up right now. We want to know, in Japan, it has become a popular tradition to eat what American fast food on
Kentucky
Christmas?
Fried Chicken.
KFC, that's your answer. And that is correct. We were looking for KFC. That's 80 points on the board.
That's
You
what you
knew
get
it.
when you're obsessed with anime.
And that actually did come up on Great British Baking Show this year. So
Really? I haven't seen the latest season. We'll talk later.
you got it.
You are up. Alicia's creeping up, getting closer to you. I've got the question for you is originally from Mexico. This red and green plant is used to decorate homes during the holiday season.
Poinsettias.
Poinsettias, is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
I love that confidence because it definitely is. That's 80 points on the board. All right. Alicia, you are up. During what ancient festival did masters temporarily serve their slaves?
Sorry, what?
During what ancient festival did masters, like slave masters, temporarily serve their, enslaved people?
Like as food?
No, yeah, like,
Great clarifying question.
yeah.
I was
So
actually, I'm like, what the fuck?
Sorry, it means like flipping the position. So the slaves became the masters for the days, and the masters were in the roles of the slaves.
Oh,
I can also let you know that we're looking for ancient Rome. It's an ancient Roman festival.
ancient Roman festival. Oh, then I'm gonna pass this to Alma.
Okay, Amma, you've been challenged. Do you know about this ancient Roman festival where masters temporarily served their slaves?
I don't. Either in a role reversal scenario or in a food cannibalism scenario. So I'm going to take the whatever it takes challenge on this.
Hey, we've got our first whatever it takes challenge of round 3. I'm going to let you know it was Saturnalia, which was the festival of Saturn, and it was celebrated in ancient Rome at the harvest time. There you go.
All
There
right.
you go. Jamie, what is the whatever it takes challenge?
I will say, weirdly thematically appropriate for this question. Ho, 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 we're at Santa's workshop and we're looking for Santa's top elf. We need you to convince Santa why you're his number one right hand elf. We're going to need 4 things from you: 1, your elf nickname; 2, your elf catchphrase; 3, the best toy you've ever crafted; and 4, your brand new proposed initiative to improve North Pole morale.
So, Alma, I'm going to remind you, you can either take this challenge or you can pass it back to Alicia, and then Alicia has to do it.
No, I'm going to take it.
All right. All right, we're going to isolate your screen. And Jamie, you know what? Just remind Alma the 4 different things that she's going to have to hit.
Sure. I would love 1, your elf name;
Yeah.
2, your elf catchphrase; 3, the best toy you've ever made; And 4, your brand new initiative to improve North Pole morale.
All right, you ready, Alma?
Yes.
Jamie, why don't you count it down?
All right. How long are we giving her? 60 seconds?
60 seconds seems good.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so my elf name is Mini Fridge because I'm small, low to the ground, but I'm really good at moving things. My catchphrase is, that's not going to fit in that box because I'm very good at figuring out what's going to fit in something and what won't. The best toy I've ever made, frankly, it was a Jack in the Box that worked like a tissue box. So a kid would open it and it's just wrapping paper coming out of wrapping paper. Toddlers love it. And my idea for morale, I mean, I've never seen an elf HR department. I think it would probably help. I also think somebody who's willing to like put in OSHA complaints, there are probably accidents all the time, especially when you're working at high volume. So I think it is time for elf HR.
We're looking at Elf HR.
HR.
Alma, you told us why you should be the right-hand man to old Saint Nick. But hey, Jamie's going to be the one deciding if you're going to get that job. Jamie, what are you thinking?
Look, I'm going to be real. You started on a high with Mini Fridge and you just kept going higher. You're getting the point.
Jamie and the chat loves the mini fridge. There we go. And Alma, guess what? You got 160 points. And now you have the ability to gain 80 points because you were challenged. So we've got a question for you. Saint Nicholas, whom Santa Claus is based on, is from what country? Saint Nicholas. Old Saint Nick.
So to clarify, are we asking where the saint is from or where Santa Claus is from?
Where Saint Nicholas is from, who they base Santa Claus on.
Okay. Real
and the
Saint
modern
Nick, not
day
whimsical Saint
country.
Nick. Got you. Germany?
Ooh, Germany is a good answer, but we were looking for Turkey. Saint Nicholas is from Turkey. There you go.
Then why
Hey.
are we saying he's white?
Why is Jesus white?
He isn't either.
Right?
Yeah. That's just factual, guys. That's just factual.
Yep.
But hey, Alicia, you are up. We've got about like 2-3 minutes. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board for you. You ready?
Sure.
In the Netherlands, what is the name of Santa Claus's helper who judges which children were bad during the year? We're going back to the Netherlands. Let's see what we'll say now.
I failed the first Dutch question, and now you want me to do this one.
You don't have to answer it. You know how the game goes. You're a co-creator of this.
I know. I feel like it's gonna be like something like Hamka Shank. But I will pass it over to Alma.
Alma, I can tell you what Alicia said is not the answer. Close, but not the answer. What do you know? What is Santa Claus's helper who judges which children were bad during the year in the Netherlands? Or do you want to take that whatever it takes challenge?
I'll take the challenge because I couldn't even begin to come up with this answer.
We've got another challenge, folks. That's what we're doing here on the holiday special. I'm going to let you know what it is. It is Black Peter. I'm sure it's very racist. And Black Peter enters the house through chimneys and leaves a bundle of sticks or salt in the shoes of naughty boys and girls if they were bad throughout the year.
Black Peter.
I'm glad I didn't know that. I'm a little sadder now actually knowing it. So
You invited 2 black women on this show.
Hey, that's the Dutch's fault. I'm South African. They colonized us. I'm not the Dutch people. Jamie, you are up. What's up?
We have another head-to-head challenge. We are going to play this with both of you. You will alternate answering, listing favorite holiday candy by state, and the first person to incorrectly guess loses.
So here's the deal. And I'm just going to let you know, you don't actually have to know the correct answer. You just got to sell us on it.
Well, yeah, isn't every single state going to be Hershey's, Reese's, something or other?
You know what? I have it. I have it up right now, and different states have different choices.
Okay.
Okay, Jamie, why don't you count us down? And Alma, you are up, right?
I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know. Yeah. Yes. It was my challenge, so yes.
Yes. Jamie, count us down.
All right. Am I giving them the states too?
Yeah, you can give them the state.
Okay. All right, Alma, you ready?
All right, let's go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's start with Maine.
Maine. I mean, it's very far north. It's close to Canada, so I want to say it's something like maple based. I'm going to pick maple candy because it is close enough to that region.
All right. Makes sense to me.
Cool.
Alicia, no.
Wait, I have to do
BJ?
the same. Do
Yes,
I do the same
Alicia.
thing?
Yeah, Alicia, you're up.
Yeah. Alicia,
Okay.
I want you to go with Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, it has to be a Hershey's-based candy. Maybe one of the Hershey-based Christmas trees because they have their factories close to there.
Facts. Those are facts. I think those are true facts. Alma, what about Florida?
Florida's is nonsense. Like, just Florida being a nonsense place, I feel like they would probably pick like Hershey pumpkins. Just fundamentally different holiday, and we just kind of have to be like, we're not celebrating Christmas the same time everybody's celebrating Christmas. Fuck it. Reese's pumpkins.
That's very Florida.
That is very Florida. Alicia, what about California?
California, very citrusy, like citrus type of state. So I do want to say something in the Skittles family. So I know that Skittles put out their holiday Skittles bag recently. So because it's Skittles, it's citrus, and it's their holiday candy, I'm gonna say it's that.
We do like citrus in California. Alma, what about Louisiana?
Oh, Louisiana, I want to say it would be a little bit fancier, but also a little bit off. So maybe like a dark chocolate bar, but like sprinkled with Old Bay.
Ooh.
I don't love the concept. I'm just saying it feels fitting for who Louisiana is. I wouldn't eat it.
Hey, it's that sweet and savory type of thing.
Right.
You like it? A little taste of the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah.
I would have said that for Maryland, but to each their own.
No, you're right.
I was gonna say, I think you're a little geographically mixed up. I associate Old Bay with Maryland too.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that means Alicia gets those points.
Alicia gets 160 points. And guess what? That was the last challenge. That was the last action of the entire show. It's been an amazing show. Jamie's going to be over there tallying up everything. I want you to know that you should definitely check out 2MB's partner, 3weeks courses. You get to learn things by experts in their field for 3 weeks. Little bite-sized things. It's microeducation. It's great. It's lovely. Go out and learn what you want on your time. And hey, after this show, at midnight, stay on 2MB Studios because it's going to be the midnight creep out tonight. No Sex with Me, no the 69 show, but we got the midnight creep out at midnight tonight. Jamie, before we actually see who did whatever it takes to win, I've been teasing it the entire night. You're the host of Cook It Right. You joined us as a special co-host tonight. Can you let our audience know a little bit about Cook It Right and how and when they can watch it?
Yeah, Cook It Right is a monthly-ish cooking show where I, someone who really likes to cook, try to teach my friend Colin, who barely knows how to cook, to make some basic dishes. He's doing pretty well. That being said, he has mistaken types of sugar, and when we started, he didn't know how to boil water. So that's the baseline we're working with. It will sometimes happen on fourth Sundays at 3 p.m. right here on 2MB Studios.
All right, you've heard it. Fourth Sundays on 2MB Studios. Cook it right with Jamie and Colin. They're cooking up the great snacks. Jamie, how can people follow you?
You can follow me. Realistically, I go on Instagram the most, so I'm at only Jamie on Instagram, and I post food pictures there. That's pretty much all I do.
It's great stuff. Go to IG, follow at only Jamie. But hey, everyone is trying to figure out who won this game. We saw Alicia get a bunch of points at the end. Amma was leading it. Who won the final game? Jamie, let us know those points.
We did have a very, very tight round 3. Amma got 240 points. Alicia got 240 points. They were tied for round 3, but unfortunately, that does mean for the finals, our winner is Amma with a grand total of 520 points.
Amma, you got the grand total. We're going to yep. We're going to put you up on the screen. You got 30 seconds to do your victory speech. Thank whoever you want. Say whatever you want. The floor is yours. Go.
This was a joy to do. A fun way to spend a Friday inside. And frankly, just grateful for all the stuff that I learned that I was like, I'll never use that, and a brain that can hold those things, but also grateful that I didn't know some of the more racist history of some of these trivia answers. So now I have to live with that, let it weigh on my soul, but it's okay. I have the victory to comfort me. So thank you, everybody. Well played game, Alicia.
Thank
Amma,
you.
Alicia, you know you're always welcome here. You created the goddamn show. You did incredible. We love seeing Apollo there. Thank you for coming back on the show for the holiday special.
Thank you so much, BJ, and thank you, Jamie, for coming to help host the show. Again, I want to remind everyone, don't find me. I'm not available.
Don't find Jamie.
She's the ghost of Christmas present.
Jamie, I want to thank you again. Make sure to follow Jamie. You know those at only Jamie on IG. On Twitter, it's Visor Aunt. Is that what
It's
it is?
Visor Aunt. That's right. I have no brand unity across social channels.
Hey, that's unique. That's some great stuff. And of course, Amma doing a bunch of comedy in New England, doing that open mic. Next time's going to be on Tuesday, January 11th. You did what it takes to win. Thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. This is fun.
This was fun. Y'all, have a great holiday season. Get vaccinated, get boosted, stay safe, and get those presents, y'all. We're going to say bye in a second. Again, I am the one that's teching this, so I got to find the outro. Bye.